Hey everybody, I wanted to come out here in the yard and do another walk around on this John Deere zero-turn mower, and I'm going to do a little walk around like I said and show you how the different components work, and then I'm going to go ahead and take it for a little drive and do some mowing, and I'll have my son film it for me so you can see it in action. And so let's take a look here. This is a John Deere Z720A, okay? And of course this is John Deere's zero-turn mower. This is what they call it's got the Z-track system on it. And the deck here, this is a commercial 60-inch mowing deck. And 7 iron means that it's made of 7-gauge steel, okay? So, as you can imagine, 7-gauge steel is super solid. I mean, you can step on it and it doesn't move at all. Very, very, very strong. Around the edges here, you can see they actually took steel bar and they've welded it all the way around the perimeter of the deck up here. Okay, and I'll show you that. And so basically, I mean, with the thickness of that steel and then with that steel bar reinforcing it, this deck's going to last for years and years. There's no doubt. It'd be very hard to damage that deck. And you'll also notice that it has all your anti-scalping wheels, everything like that. And if you've looked at some of the other zero turns, you might notice the difference here in the quality of this commercial grade one. If you just look at the caster wheels up here, you can kind of, hopefully you can see sort of the thickness of that system there, and even the frame here with the I-beam style frame. It's just much heavier duty than most of them that you would find like in you know, your home improvement stores and that kind of thing. It's just a very heavy commercial grade type of mower. And we'll get moving here. These lights that you see up front, those were an added option that my brother actually had put on there. And the dealer puts a nice little switch right here on the panel, which is nice. So it looks factory equipped with the lights and everything when that's installed. And this right here is your choke lever, and then you got your throttle, of course, and it's got an hour meter. And this is your blade engage, so you just pull that to get the blades going. Let's see here. The deck itself, these little plastic panels, as you can see, you just pull this little ring out and these slip over and you can pull those right off so you can clean out around the pulleys. And you do have to do that quite a bit. I mean, you know, pine needles, leaves, everything get kind of caught up in there. And that's nice that you can get in there and clean that out easy. And obviously it's got a pretty good size chute on it here. And there's a look at the blades. Anyway, we'll walk around the back here. There's a little compartment where you can keep gloves or a set of trimmers or something like that. And it's got this really nice rollover protection system. And it's very sturdy, so that actually would protect you as long as you had your seatbelt on. Engine wise, we've got a Kohler Command 25 horse commercial grade engine, and this has the oil cooler you can see there, 725 cc's, you can see that, and it seems to have plenty of power, that's for sure. It's got a little wire grate on top here. It's going to catch leaves and debris and that kind of thing, keep it from going in there. There's your fuel filter, oil filler, everything like that. And this is an overhead valve engine, V-twin. As we walk around the back here, here's your fuel cap. And if you can see by the size of my hand here, I mean, this is a large fuel filler. And when you open that up, you'll see with that kind of opening there, you can just pour the gas straight in there. You don't even need a funnel to fill it, so that's kind of nice. And this tank fills this whole side compartment here, so it holds a considerable amount of fuel. And then you've actually got a fuel gauge right here next to you, so you can tell where you're at there. And it is equipped with a cup holder, which is kind of nice, you know. Some of them, you'd be surprised. You can spend a lot of money. Like we bought a New Holland tractor, and it was considerably more money, and it didn't have a cup holder. Got your seat here. It does have a little drain in the seat, so if that gets wet, it'll drain right out. And the seat, of course, it has, there's your armrest, so it's pretty comfortable. And you can tilt it up out of the way to get down here to the battery. there's your hydraulic reservoir if you need to add hydraulic fluid. Okay, and it's got a little strut rod here that can hold that up if you want it up all the way. And there's your steering levers that you're going to use when you operate it. And I'll get on here real quick. And when you're sitting on here, you got your little brake here. When you depress it, it'll automatically just kind of lock into place. Okay, and then the little portion at the bottom there is what you're going to hit if you need to unlock it. And you just hit it with your heel and that'll unlock. Okay, so you'll push that in to start it, and then when you're ready to go, and then it won't move with that locked in, so you have to kick it, release it, and then you can drive away. Over here, this lever is to raise and lower your deck. Okay, what you're going to do is just manually, you'll just push that in, and you see that raising the deck down there hopefully. And when you raise it up, then you actually set the height adjustment over here. And I don't know if it's coming through good, but it's got all your height in inches around the outside there, and you can just, while that's up, you can just turn this dial wherever you want. And if you want to lock it up in place, okay, you just press the lever in. Now the deck's raised, and you turn this little thing here. As you can see, you just turn it to the left and it locks it. Now when I get ready to mow, I push in, I just turn that like so, and then you can see that it lowered down. I hope you can see that. So now it's down at mowing level. Okay, and so it's pretty easy to operate. And then it's just going to steer like tank steer, if you've seen these before. So you got your two handles here, and you're going to, you know, if you want to turn to the right, obviously you're going to pull back on the right lever and push forward on the left, and do the opposite to turn the other way. And you just press both of them forward to go straight forward, and if you want to stop, you just pull them back. Okay, and obviously you just pull backwards if you want to reverse, everything like that. Okay, or you know, basically pull back to come to a stop. Let's see here also. So there's a good view of it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hand this over to Jordan, and I got plenty of time, and I'm going to have him watch it mowing so you guys can see a little bit of it in action. You have 3 minutes. Here, go ahead and take it loose. That's okay. Okay. So anyway, hopefully that gives you some idea of how it operates, how it moves and mows. And I tried to speed it up a little bit there so you can see that it does mow actually up to about 10 miles an hour, which for me is plenty fast. I mean, when you're in there along the trees and stuff, it's got plenty of power, so you really got to kind of take it easy. And I'm still getting used to it, as you could probably tell. Jordan's having a seat on there right now. But anyway, that's a John Deere, that's a 2010 model, John Deere Z720A with a 60-inch deck on it of 7-gauge steel. And hopefully you find that interesting, and we'll do some vids in the future on various tractors and that sort of thing. So you guys have a good day. See you later. Bye.